As we move ahead then to the War of the Roses, which we decided was largely between Edward VI taking over, Edward IV taking over the crown, and then Richard III. So the play that I saw, Richard III, at the Colorado Shakespeare Festival, was the one that launched my excitement about those two queens, is the one I want to talk about a little bit. Because just like Joan of Arc, these two queens spoke to him, or perhaps touched Shakespeare to the point of where he actually created an entirely invented scene dedicated to Elizabeth Woodville, the York, and Margaret of Anjou, the Lancaster, the French. And he created this whole dialogue for them that there's no historical foundation for. And I'm going to do that for you just to give you a little sense of what he's done for these two women. And just so you know, both of these women at this point have been ousted by Richard III. They're both in exile. They both lost husbands. They both lost children. And Margaret is on her way back to tell Elizabeth, I told you, I warned you this would happen. And Elizabeth says, oh, who but us has cause to mourn? And Margaret says, if ancient sorrows be most reverent, give mine benefit of scenery, and let my griefs frown on the other hand. If sorrow can admit society, then tell your woes o'er again by viewing mine. I had an Edward, till a Richard killed him. And Harry, till a Richard killed him. Thou hast an Edward. Thou hast a Richard, until a Richard killed him. Thou hast a Clarence too, and Richard killed him. From forth the kennel of thy womb hath crept a hellhound that doth hunt us to death. That foul defacer of God's handiwork, that excellent grand tyrant of earth who reigns in gallant eyes of weeping souls, thy woo let loose to chase us to our graves. She says, oh, thou didst prophesy the time would come that I would wish thee to teach me how to curse that bottled spider, that foul bunchbacked toad. And Margaret says, oh, bear with me, I am hungry for revenge, and now like cloying with beholding it. I call thee then vain flourish, misfortune. I call thee then foreshadow-painted queen, but the presentation of what I was. A mother mocked only with two fair babes, a queen in jest, only to fill the scene. Where be thy two sons now? Wherein dost thou joy? Who sues and kneels and cries, God save the Queen? Farewell, York's wife and queen of sad mischance. These English woes will make me smile in France. Hard to top that. So I imagine that had those women actually had that meeting, they might have wanted Shakespeare to script their dialogue.